Affordable, versatile, and perfect when you're on the go. Yup, we're talking about resistance bands. Resistance bands come in a variety of shapes and sizes. You've got flat bands, loop bands, tube bands, and even therapy bands. And they also vary in strength. Generally, the thicker they are, the more resistance they give. So you can mix, match, and adjust the intensity for different exercises. Today, we're working with flat bands. What makes resistance bands so unique is that the more you stretch them, the more resistance you get. And depending on the movement, you can make an exercise easier or more difficult. With resistance bands, you're in control. You can tailor your workouts to your fitness level. Let's get into some examples. We'll start with pull-ups. If you're trying to get your first one, it can feel nearly impossible to do right from the jump. Using a resistance band for assistance allows you to focus on keeping good form instead of developing bad habits while struggling to get your chin up over the bar. I'll anchor the resistance band to the bar and loop it around my knee. The band gives more assistance at the lower, typically weaker point in the movement, and gradually less assistance as you pull yourself up. As you get stronger and can perform more reps, swap for a lighter band, and eventually, you'll be hitting pull-ups with no band at all. That's the beauty of progressive overload. The resistance band helps you gradually build strength, maintain proper form, and reduce your risk of injury. Now let's see how to make a movement more difficult with resistance bands. Take exercises like squats, push-ups, or deadlifts. What's cool about using a band to add resistance to an exercise is that, unlike traditional weights like dumbbells, the band has less resistance in the lower part of the movement, where you're typically weaker, and more resistance at the top where you're stronger. Plus, this continuous increase and decrease in tension forces your stabilizing muscles to fire up, improving balance and coordination. When using bands, you have to actively control each movement, which leads to greater muscle activation. And this can be particularly beneficial for exercises that require core engagement. All right, so you're convinced to give resistance bands a try, but don't know where to start? With so many types of resistance bands out there, it can be challenging to find the right one. But with a little trial and error, you can find what works best for you. But before jumping into any exercise, check your band for wear and tear. Damaged bands can snap, and no one has time for that. Also, make sure your anchor is properly secured, so it doesn't snap back at you mid-rep. Once everything is set, you're ready to go. From weight loss to building muscle mass, or simply getting fit, resistance bands can complement any goal. The risk of injury is low, and your potential gains, high. Take them with you and pack them in your gym or travel bag. Resistance bands are the ultimate on-the-go fitness tool for staying consistent and seeing results. Want to learn more? Head over to the Freeletics blog.